Good is near the top of the list that states receive the most federal funding for schools.
This year, the state received more than 20% of its education budget from the federal government.
Tonight, KELOLAND's Julia Lin takes a closer look at the numbers and shares one group's concerns if the U.S. Department of Education goes away.
The fate of the U.S. Department of Education is now up to Congress. On Thursday, President Donald Trump signed an executive order to cut the department entirely.
We're going to eliminate it, and everybody knows it's right. And the Democrats know it's right, and I hope they're going to be voting for it because ultimately it may come before them.
However, Trump says the cut will not impact programs like Title I and the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. Rob Munson, the executive director for the School Administrators of South Dakota, says his biggest concern with the potential cut is how federal dollars will be rolled out to the states.
Depending on, again, what Washington, D.C. does with the dollars, if they continue to fund at the level they're at now and it just comes to the state as, block grants or for us to distribute, we may not see a cut. If they do some other things, maybe with the administration costs or something, they reduce those, possibly.
Since 2017, South Dakota has seen a range in federal funding for education, especially after 2020. This year's state education budget totaled just over $1 billion, with 26.2% of funding coming from the federal government. Next year's state education budget is already set with 23.2% being federally funded, and Munson says even if Congress decides to cut the Department of Education, schools will have time to sort out how to move forward.
We've been assured from the Secretary of Education, at least for this year, everything's remaining the same. So, no one should do any knee-jerk reactions at this point. But certainly going forward, everyone will be paying close attention to what is happening, what's changing, what the rollouts are, and if we have to make any staffing changes in our schools.
In Sioux Falls, Julia Lin, KELOLAND News.
To advance most legislation in the Senate requires 60 votes, meaning 7 Democrats would need to vote for it along with all of the Republicans.